Hello, hi everybody, how are you doing today? I hope things are going well. Um, Hold on, I'm still getting set up because I ran a little late today. Let's see, mute that. Hi Riku, how are you doing? Like I mean I dual stream on both. I mean that's better because I interact more and I can see more of Twitch. I just do YouTube because it's easier to store VODs to have them there than send them over. I need to figure out. Thanks. Your duct tape cast thing looks very interesting. Mm-hmm. Can I make a it's a mean comment, but it's meant to be a funny one. You look like a discount Dark Souls character. Instead of dual blades, you have dual brooms. Yeah, the Timu Dark Souls character. I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And I'm like, I need to make a joke about this. And that's the first thing that popped in mind. Because I'm like, those look like swords, but they're brooms. So do you... Maybe. That is good. Canada? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, cerebral palsy would make it necessary for something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was really thinking that he would say something like, I have cerebral palsy, and he had money. I thought he would go the opposite route. Oof. Oof. That's so funny. Is there a way I can see if my vertical streaming thing is working? It should. Let's see. Oh, no, you're good. I was just popping in because, you know, I tend to hyper-focus a lot on when I try drawing. So I'm like, well, maybe if I'm in a Discord, if someone pops in, I'll be a little bit more engaged into it. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping by. That was Riku. Okay. There's no way for me to tell if the vertical thing is working. Oh well. Okay. Vertical. Okay. You know what? Let me do a quick Google to see if it helps. Let's see. How to check to see if vertical streaming is working. Click the oriented icon next to the gear icon. Let's see. Oh, see vertical video. Okay, cool, it works. Okay, yay. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Let me lower my microphone. Oh, let me make sure actually. Okay, so the audio is coming through. Okay. Let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, so I did not do my is my chair all the way down? It is. All right, so I did not do my intro to the stream correctly because Riku surprised me. But I very much appreciate Riku surprising me. That was a very nice surprise. So interesting. I mean, my bit rate seems fine. Let me see. Okay, stream looks like it's okay. We'll see. We'll see how I do it. Let's see, but can I even change settings? I don't think I can. No, I cannot. Yeah, it's just my bitrate is just... My bitrate on OBS is fine, but Twitch is saying it's not happy. But, you know what? Whatever. If it's bad, then we'll see. I mean, I am doing 3 different streams, technically. I'm both doing a stream to YouTube, to Twitch, and Twitch Vertical, so... Let's put on the drawing music. Okay. Okay, so like I said earlier, Riku did a very, very nice and very pleasant surprise by popping into my Discord, because I'm currently in my Discord, just there so people can chat and hang out if they want to. Discord is not transmitting, of course, you know, just in case. You know what? So hello, hi everyone, welcome to another stream. So we're working on we're gonna start working on an avatar. I'm not gonna get very far into it. I think it's probably just gonna be like an outline sketch and see how that goes, but I don't really know. But my goal is to sketch the base down, because I don't know what kind of avatar I want. Whether it's going to be canine, something like a dragon, or even something more than that. Like canine dragon, bear, I don't know. So I thought if I got like the broad sketch down okay, then it'd be okay. So yeah, so right now the main goal of this is to get all of the outlines good. Let me just pour my drink. That has a lot of head on it. It sucks. Actually, hold on. We'll put that in the center. That's not the center. That's closer to the center. But okay. Wait, it should be centered because my tablet is not centered. That'll be okay. So as you can see, I used the I'm using the Clipsio Paint 3D model thing, and I've gone through already, and this isn't perfect. I want to get a general sketch, but you know, it's nice. I like it. So first of all, I need to shrink them. Ooh. Nope. Actually, no, let's do this one first. Nope. So down makes bigger. Down makes bigger. See, that doesn't seem right. You know what? Let's just go back to how it was. If it'll let me. There. So all I'll do here is I'll just adjust the poses. yeah, making them like the same height and everything. Okay. 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 Do. I don't think I need. I don't think I need the ears, because if it's a furry character. Okay. Nope. Shit. Okay. I mean, I'll add this. I don't think it's fully necessary, but you know. Mother.
Oh, howl.
Ah. Who is that? Hi, KGT. How are you doing, my friend? So I did mean to go live earlier, but I fell asleep when taking a nap. So, oops. Well, of course I fell asleep taking a nap. I meant to take a 1 hour nap, and it turned into 2 because I thought about how's it. Well, I just started. So all I'm doing is I got these 3D. Oh my god, why is it so tall? Why? Oh shit. Oh no. Fuck. I fucked up. I start over. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Again. I drew on the wrong layer. I done drew on the wrong layer. I fell asleep for a nap. Interesting, yeah. But I meant to take like a small nap because I woke up so early this weekend, or this morning, because it's the weekend. And I'm like, well, I'll take a small like 30, 45-minute nap. And then I woke up 2 hours later, so oops. My plan was to start streaming at like 4 p.m. But then I got food, and then I got lazy, and then, yeah. But anyway, so as you can see, so I have the 3D models here, and using the one provided by the program. So I'm working on that. Now, my goal today, this stream, is to sketch the shapes out. And then maybe once I do that, then I can start working on maybe potentially some avatar ideas. Whether they be humanoid, whether they not be. I don't know. All the stuff I sketch, I have to start over again because I drew on the wrong layer. Fuck. So, unfortunately, this stream, in terms of like designing, this stream will be very, very minor. But you know, it's cool because. So one of the reasons why I'm trying to tell myself that it's not cheating for me using tracing or anything like that is because it's giving me practice, like guided practice, for for the things. That I'm hopeful that one day I'll be able to just take a picture in my head and just do it. especially as you're learning? Yes. Because I remember, let me save this, because I remember I would try to do the, I think it's called like the Loomis method. I don't know, whatever method it is, so that people are like, oh, we'll draw like an egg shape and do this. And then you have like, so the nose will, so this is like, this is like the bottom of the chin, and you go, no, that's not right. But you go like this, and like this is the mouth, which means the eyes are here, and then like hairline, nose, so you have like a nose, and then you have ears. And I'm like, this looks awful, I can't do anything. And then, yeah. So at least this way, I can at least get something resembling the shape correct. Which is what I'm looking forward to. So. Oh, my dad's home. Hold on one second, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I'm back. Hi, Argy. Sorry, I was talking to my dad. We got our refrigerator repaired. Hold on, let me close the door. We got our refrigerator repaired, and I just was telling him everything about it. Hi, Argy. How are you? Yeah, sexy people. My chat is sexy people. Or if they don't identify as sexy, then just amazing people. Good. 4-day weekend out of nowhere. Wait, are you off on Tuesday as well? Or are you counting today since you only worked for like 4 hours, you're counting today as the first day? You're counting today? Okay. For those of you who are just tuning in and aren't aware, I now have the vertical layout set up. It's weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is very, very odd. My current bit rate on my OBS screen is basically 13,000 kilobytes. And yeah, thankfully my computer can handle it. It seems like Twitch is stable now. But yes, it's very, very interesting. Ooh, bingo. I need to create like an art stream bingo set. That's what I need to do. Okay, back to the doodles. Back to the doodly doodles. You know what, actually? Hi, Argy. How are you doing? I'm good. Your audio is currently not included, just so you know. Hi. Did you fall asleep on the couch again? I mean, I can't blame you. I did too. Tomorrow was couch shopping day with my sister. And then we're gonna add the knuckles there. No, that's not right. No, that's also not right. Okay. So there's that part down. I had to restart the drawing I did because I drew it on the wrong layer like normal. He's okay. I mean, it's just like I'm just tracing outlines. But I do have the vertical thing set up now, so that's cool. You have to turn on enhanced broadcasting because you're technically streaming through two separate things. So did you download the Stream Elements multi-stream thing plugin that I did? Okay, so you can just do it that way. But they also, in like the Twitch how-to guide, they did one. I think it was like Altia or Ultima is another plugin that they recommend to download it and get it all set up. Like I now have two. So you know how in OBS you have like the preview screen where it shows what your stream looks like. Now I have a second one right next to it for my vertical. So it's kind of weird. Actually, hold on. Let's see. I'll actually show stream. Let's see. So it's gonna be the right monitor. So yeah, it's this. Yeah. So like yeah. So because it's so now I'm technically streaming to 3 separate things: YouTube, Twitch, and Twitch Vertical. I guess I could also do YouTube Vertical, and now that I have a vertical, I could also do TikTok as well if I wanted to. I don't know how big my kilobytes would go though, because right now for OBS it's 12.7 thousand for my bitrate. And so like it's fine, like thankfully my computer can handle it, but definitely stuff like this is now why I understand why some people have a gaming PC and then a streaming PC. So just the streaming handles all of the CPU load. I can only imagine how weird it might be if I did all of this while also playing a computer game. I did, yeah. I probably can. Like, I did do 2K streaming for a bit there, and by far and large, it was pretty successful. Like, there weren't a whole lot of, like, lagging issues. I did make it to where I couldn't have other people's streams up on my computer, like, to, like, support them. I couldn't do that anymore. So I'd have one on my phone, and that's all I could do. So if I do that, then I have to, like, just, like, shut some programs down. I tried to make the character a little bit my body shape, I guess would be a way to say it. Though the UI is very odd, and it's hard to put a gut on there. But I just need to get an outline in all of these ways, so I can start adding stuff. And that way, if I can at least get an outline like this, it may not look right, but if I find an artist that I really like, being like, hey, can you make it look nice? And, you know, go from there. If I can at least do something like this, then I can at least make it look nice. Because I have an idea for 4, maybe 5 different avatars. So one of them is I want to do it when I do art, where it's all it is. It's like a pen, like my pen. You remember Clippy from Microsoft? So it's like Clippy, but instead of Clippy, it's like my drawing stylus pen, and it'll have just like dog ears floating on the top. Like that's it. It's not even attached. It's just floating. And then you can tell that I'm talking, and I might do like the mouth part that I've seen, like an anime mouth. But you know, we'll see. So there's that, and then there's the blank humanoid one, where it's like a human one, but like no facial features, like the your character here thing from like comics and stuff. And then there'd be something that's canine, something that's probably bear related, maybe something dragon related. I don't know. I don't even know what kind of canine. Do I want to do husky? Do I want to do wolf? Do I want to do fox? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. What's wrong, sweetheart? Oh. I love how even with a 3D model, drawing feet is weird. I guess I'll just go ahead and add shoot. It looks so fucking weird. It's fine. The goal is to have the outline, the general shape, and then I can add clothing to it. Because I wouldn't mind the idea of me having like a VTuber avatar, assuming my computer can handle it. And I would definitely do one that had a, you know, a bulge, because I like bulges. The eraser needs to go back down. So what are you playing on the tabletop simulator? More Magic? Oh, what message did you send me? There have been plenty of times where, like, I'll type a message out for you, and then I'm like, I thought I clicked send, and I just didn't. So I get that. 100%. Alright, I need to zoom in. I gotta zoom in on these feet. Yeah, I had to get those lines right. You know me. I just love feet. I just want to suck them toes. Gotta suck them toes. Call me Minoko because I have a foot fetish. I really don't. I don't like feet. I know. And honestly, that might be a clip that I put on the internet. We'll see how I feel. there's that. So we're gonna do like... What the hell? What the fuck? That's so weird. Thank you, Argus. I appreciate it. Do you remember what Steven calls like the V shape? Yeah, I told that to some of my friends, like the straight ones. I'm like, oh, I wish I had cum gutters. And they're like, excuse me, what? And I'm like, oh, you know, like the deep V of people who are super ripped and jacked that goes through the groin. Like, yeah. I'm like, well, the funny slash crass gay slang that I've heard is calling them cum gutters. And they're like, y'all are weird. And I'm like, did you want to say we need Jesus? He's like, I thought about it. I'm like, that's why our sex chat's called Bible study. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, there are days, there are times where like I look back at
Oh, how?
Hello, Riku. Hi again. Riku popped into the Discord at the beginning of my stream because he posted his duct tape cast for his that he's gonna send off to get a fursuit made, and he popped in, and it was really cool. Anyway, so like it's one of those things where like there are some times where I still am amazed and baffled. Can't wait to see it finish. I look forward to seeing it finish. I can't wait to see how it looks. But there are times where I get really shocked in a good way that my life is what it is now in terms of like my relationships, both platonic and romantic. It's just one of those things where I never thought I would have a group of friends as big as I do now. I never thought that I would be in a relationship, especially as one that I always thought if I was in a romantic relationship, it'd be like, how do I phrase this correctly? I always thought that if I was in a relationship, oh, Riku, so the reason why that happened is because I did not include Discord, because when I join Discord, my default is to not include it onto my streams, because I don't know if people are okay with that. So by default, it's off. Especially since I'm technically in like a public voice chat, so anyone can pop in and say hi. I don't want to include them if they're not okay with it. If I want to be in a private one, then I'd go into my private one, but yeah, so like that was intentional. Anyway, so about the relationship thing. So the reason why, so what I mean by that is, what I mean by that is that I always thought that if I was in a romantic relationship, it'd be either one of two ways. Either I would be so invested, I would lose myself into it, and then the other person wouldn't be invested. Or the most likely one is that my partner would be super invested in it, and it wouldn't last very long because I do not display what I thought a good partner would display in terms of relationship. You know, like I'm not super, let's go on dates every week and let's go to dinner all the time and let's cuddle every day. And I like when I see you, my breath stops when you walk into the room, and I don't feel that way. And especially back then, I'm like, I don't think I can ever feel that way. And then, of course, when I tell that to people, they're like, that's not a healthy relationship, first of all, because in a relationship, you should grow together, not lose yourself to one another. And I was like, fair. And then I met you, and every time, especially before we started dating, even when we were just friends, every time I talk to my friends and I'm like, he says this and I said that, and I'm like, am I crazy? Like, am I in the wrong? Is he in the wrong? Are we both wrong? Are we both right? They would either agree with me or disagree with me. And I'm like, is this a healthy relationship? Because I'm like, we're not dating, but is this healthy? And they're like, yes, it's very healthy. I was like, oh. And I'm like, why is it healthy though? Because like, I mean, I hear the words what a healthy relationship is, like on the internet, like on TikToks and stuff. Like a healthy relationship is you and your partner listen to each other. You don't make fun of each other. And I'm like, I make fun of him. He makes fun of me. We make fun of each other. And I'm like, yeah, but you do it together. And I was like, oh. So it's definitely a thing where even to this day, I struggle with, I feel like I don't externally, visually show, I don't visually show like what I thought a relationship would be, like what media portrays a loving romantic relationship would be. Because before I met you, especially, like the only reference I had was that. It was either, for gay men, it was either hookup culture or like a romantic relationship. And I'm like, I can't see myself looking at someone and the world falls away. Like, I can't see myself looking at someone and I get tunnel vision and they're the only person that matters. And then I talked to Paul, who's very similar to me. And I know I've said this before. I'm like, well, how did you know you were in love? Because like, is it like what people say love is? Is it like this all-encompassing feeling of like warmth and wholeness and all that fun stuff? He's like, no. Even now, we have a kid together. I don't feel that way. I'm like, well, how did you know? He's like, I knew I felt it that on my days off, if she messaged me and be like, hey, can we hang out? I didn't go, ugh. He's like, that's how I knew it started. And I was like, oh. And he's like, I just feel comfortable around her. And I'm like, oh, like lovey-dovey comfortable? He's like, no, I'm cool just sitting on a couch and like watching TV and doing nothing together. And I was like, oh. So if I could talk to my past self from like 5 years ago, I would say that to me, love feels like safety. It feels like I feel safe to voice my opinions, both good and bad. I feel safe in the knowledge that if we have a fight or a disagreement, that's not the end of it. You're not going to hold it over my head. You're not going to hold it against me. We might need a cooling off period, but you're willing to talk about it. I feel safe in that when I have those inexplicable moments of like, hey, nothing's wrong. You've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. But for some reason, I feel like you're going to break up with me. Can you just reassure me? And you're like, yeah, sure. I feel safe doing that for you. I feel safe that we can lay together in my bed with my dog just stepping on our groins constantly because she wants to cuddle but not cuddle, that we can be silly together. Like, I can grab your belly and pinch it and you laugh, and I can keep doing that, and we just laugh and we're crazy and we're silly together. Like, that to me, I feel like is when I think, and there are times where I'm like, I say the words I love you and I feel it. But there are times where I still rest. I'm like, well, yeah, but I don't feel like I wouldn't move mountains for you. I don't feel, because that's what people's like, oh, I would move heaven and earth for my partner. And I'm like, I don't think I would do that. Maybe because I don't know if I believe in heaven, and I'm like, also earth, you can't move the earth. Like, the earth is just what it is. But that might be a bit of the tism coming out, taking things too literally. I don't know, but I saw a video recently that said, it was one of those like sappy like love comment ones where it's like a male voice over like some paintings, and they're like, I don't love you enough to kill for you or to die for you. I love you enough to be better. I love you enough to work on myself. I love you enough to live. And that's closer to what I feel for you than what I thought love was all those years ago. And because my definition of love before was how much will it hurt when they leave, either through death or through voluntary leaving. Like, that's what I always thought. Like, that's how you can tell how much you love somebody, is when they're gone, how much does it hurt. And whether that's platonic love, romantic love, familial love, whatever, like, that's how much you know you care about someone is when they're gone. And while that is still true, because the way I view it is very similar to, I wouldn't say that I'm happy, because happiness is like an elevated form of contentment. My baseline is contentment. I have happy moments, I have sad moments, but I'm content. I view the same thing about the relationship. It's that on like a baseline, like the normal one, it's, I don't feel like the sun is shining and the birds are singing. I don't feel like a Cinderella thing. There are moments where I have those heightened levels of love where I'm like, I could marry this man next week. And then there are times where, like, I wake up the next day and I'm like, oh, I don't feel that way anymore. Am I a bad partner? I'm like, no, like, that was just like a heightened version of what I already feel now. And I'm like, but now my default is, no, I can see us getting married together. Not now, because I don't, even if we had the right money, even if we had the right everything, I don't know if, like, emotionally we're ready quite yet for marriage. But, like, I can see that. And that's a step up what it was in a year ago, which is I can see myself, like, being with this person. Now it's, I can see myself marrying this person. So it's like a softer, less bashing you over the head kind of love than I thought it would be. And because I can feel my throat starting to get a little painful, because, like, it's starting to get sappy for me. So I'll just say, thank you for growing with me. And I hope we continue to grow together. Like a flower, I look forward to growing, wilting, and then growing again with you. That sounded nicer in my head than I think it did in real life. Specifically the wilting part. Because to me, like with the flower, there are rough patches where, like, the flower petals might fall and the stems and leaves might get a little brown and, like, not great looking. But if you keep taking care of it, it'll go back to being as vibrant or even more vibrant as it was before. And, like, that's what I look forward to. I don't look forward to, I never want a relationship that's constantly positive. That's not reality. I don't like fighting with you. I don't like having disagreements. But to me, it's a feeling of maturity and safety that even when we have those moments, whether it's something as small as I crossed a solid white line while we're driving and that upset you, to something as big as I react negative, something as big as me reacting negatively to a negative comment that I feel is criticism, and that makes you feel upset. Like, so from the small moments to the big moments, that's, I never want to fight, but I'm glad that when we do have arguments that we can come together and, like, rectify it to some degree. It may not be perfectly fixed, but it's patched up at least, and then time will heal the rest of it. So, okay, sappy moments over, because my throat is starting to get itchy and achy because I'm trying not to, like, kind of cry a little bit. I was watching some sad videos on TikTok earlier, and that's what started this whole thing. So, F me. The further helped me make your dummy has a couple of exes, but he remains on good terms with me. Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. With the fur thing. Riku, if you're here enough, especially when I get, like, I've gone on many a rant, like where I've cried. Like if I start talking about my previous dog Phoebe, or I start talking about my mom, both the good and the bad, or if I talk about like what happened with me and with someone who used to be a friend of mine, like before I met Argus, like trust me, the anger and the sadness and the tears and all that fun shit will happen. I'm just trying to avoid it because I can focus on one thing at a time, either a deep conversation or drawing, and I need to get this done. So like that's why I'm like, let's put a kibosh on it for now. I get very stream of conscious like. I have no qualms about talking about deeper subjects. None at all. But I try to minimize it because I can talk like this for an hour and a half. Just like the screen doesn't move. I'm just talking. That's it. And I'm like, that's not good to do all the time. Your grandfather passed. Oh, yeah. My mom died when I was 18. She died in February 2009 when I was 18 years old. And there are times where... And my grandmother died like 8 months later. I know my grandmother would love Argus. Like, love him. She would threaten him, but she would also love him. Same with my mother. But the person my mother was the last 5 years of her life is not someone that I want to see again. And I have a lot of issues with her, both good and bad. But I mean, I still miss her. I still wish I could talk to her, mainly to yell at her and scream at her and like throw water at her face. But it's crazy that even with people that frustrate you, even just you still miss them, even if you want to fight with them. Like, I wish I could fight with my mom. And not like the, you never let me do anything. He loves me. We're going to go run away to Reno and get married. No, not that. Like, I want to fight with her. I want to spew all of the anger and vitriol that I have to her. And I want her to acknowledge it. But logically, even if she was still alive, she'd be so drunk she wouldn't remember the next day. So it'd be a moot point. And like my grandmother, especially when she found out that Argus baked, oh my god. I want my grandmother to be alive so she can yell at my uncle. And his bitch of a wife. God, I don't like that woman. But yeah, my grandmother was very, like, free. Very open-minded. Like, hell, she was hosting drag shows in, like, the 70s and 80s. In a smaller town than Atlanta. If you ever come around to y'all, he'll need to show me his baking skills. If he has the time, I'm sure he would love to. Granted, we don't eat as much as we used to, so it'd have to be smaller portions, but oh yeah. You want that in your, what do you want in your office? Let me see. I'm scrolling through it. Oh, Argus, if I had the ability to paint ultraviolet light stuff, that would be our entire apartment. Landlord comes in being like, oh, you still have white walls. What is this slightly yellow? Is that cum? Is that semen? No. And I just turn on the black light and just bam. I love that shit. I love neon colors. It's so cool. I go from talking about my dead mom and stuff, and then I start talking about cum on the walls. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, also, Argus, I hope I didn't say anything that made you... Okay. I just want to make sure that I didn't say anything that upset you in any way. What's so funny is that I'm drawing this, and then I'm gonna, like, as the base sketch, and then I'll be doing it again for other characters. So I'll be drawing these figures a lot. How's magic going, sweetheart? Are you just vibing? Oh, do you have to... Oh, do you have to talk to people to play Magic? Oh, I thought it was kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital card game where you just do it. And... Well, I know Magic's complex in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I thought it was like a card game, like the digital card game where you just play the card and the game does all the talking, as it were. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by commander? Oh. Well, what? Okay, I know nothing about Magic the Gathering, not at all. But what is the difference between standard Magic and like commander Magic? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know if I like the pectorals being there. They look kind of flat, but I guess I can change it later. Just have like big booba. Let's see. That looks so crazy. I'll just get rid of this. Okay. Okay, well, let me go ahead and call some random bingo numbers. Oh, so the reason, Argus, why you and Owen tied is because apparently I forgot to reset bingo last week. So it's a 2-week thing. So you're second place for the 2-week thing, but if you do it just about 7 days, Owen got first place. So I'm like, I'll just do that way. 2 of the main puppies who come to my my chat won. And I walked my 10,000 steps today. Hell yeah. Did you go walking today? That's fair. Okay, so I think that's good here. Now to draw the back. Oh no. Yeah, I can tell the perspective's a bit weird on this one. It's not perfectly like front and back like it should be, which irritates me. Yeah, that irritates me. Alright, I gotta get to the fingies. To the fingies. Oh my god. Okay. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Oh! I'm sorry. Just go like, booty. Oh, Arky, did you see my my potential ending screen? What'd you think of it? I know, I saw that. I just wanted to know what your like opinion was. Thanks. I appreciate it. Someone in Ursonis' chat was like, "Are you open for suggestions?" And I was like, "Of course," because I know I phoned it in on the text. I just didn't know what to do with it, and honestly, I've been doing that for like 2 hours at that point. I'm like, I'm done. But I wanted to put it there, being like, and I also know on the side table for it, I could probably do more, and I've thought about it. I just don't know what to put. Let me see if that person responded. They have not. It was Max. Let me change it. Of course. I need to work on more of my Discord stuff. Yeah, I definitely need to go into my Discord and start adding stuff. Or at least like because I think it was Turtle who was like, "Oh, you can have like a media section that has like video game chat, music chat." And I thought about it when I was creating the Discord, but that felt like it was like cluttering it. And I'm like, but better to have it and it not be used than people want to use it and it's not there. So I might do that. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Sorry, for some reason, I thought that we had to, like, physically open something on Sunday. I'm like, I don't understand. Then, okay. That makes sense. Now I remember the conversation we had earlier today. So you need to wait until Monday? Sunday? 12. So you need to do 2 more days. Right. Because that's how dates work. That I forgot. I know. Sweetheart, I know you're excited because we're literally less than a month away from our trip. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Oh, I forgot to say. So, we said that we would do something every week together. Obviously, we're not doing anything today. And tomorrow, I have something to do with my sister. So, what did you want to do? Something? Do you want to do something on Sunday? Well, ooh, the night one, or was it night or was it daytime? I think I still have the picture. I do. Okay. Oh, so all you can bowl Saturday, Sundays from 11 to 3. So I'm fine with that. If you want to get there like 11 and start doing that, you might need to come over at my place at like 10 to make sure I'm awake. We can bowl for a couple of hours. Okay, also, so next weekend is my affiliate anniversary. I have not set like the date on Twitch to be like to where it like it announces be like happy anniversary. I don't know because technically I think it's the 27th, which is Thursday. I think. Let me see. Yes, it's Thursday the 27th. So I don't know if I'm going to do a stream Thursday because I plan on streaming a lot that weekend, like Thursday through Sunday, because all that fun stuff. But anyway, so I'm thinking about doing it on Thursday because it's the actual day. Because I know you know this on Twitch, but you can do like discounted subs for like a specific day, for like 24 hours. So I'll do that for Thursday. And I also want to stream a lot like Saturday and or Sunday, like whether it be games or art or whatever. So the reason Thursday the 27th. When my what ends. Why does it end at 1 p.m.? Oh. Oh, so that's for doing the vertical thing. Yeah, that's true. But there's another thing where you can go into like special events on your Twitch account to where for like a 24-hour period you have discounted subs. I saw that and I was like, well, I need to do it for the end of August anyway, so like might as well, right? So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But the reason why I say that is because we probably need to plan out the our hangout for next weekend a little bit more in advance than we normally do. Is what I mean. Because I'm gonna be streaming pretty much as I can. That like Thursday through Sunday thing. I might try to do like a 12 or 20, not 24 hour stream. I would do like a 12 plus hour stream, just cause. I can't believe it's been a year already. So if there's a day that you wanted to like hang out and like get dinner, or I mean, hell, if you wanted to come over and hang out, I'll be streaming. But if you wanted to like hang out in my room with like Willow and stuff, you are more than welcome to. But I know that's not really fair to you. But because I know we try to do a like an on-off schedule where like 1 week is more like cuddling and like physical contact, and the other week can be more of like a go out and do something or whatever kind of deal. So we can do that. It may be, I don't know when, it may be like a Friday, maybe something after work. If Friday isn't too rough for you, you can come over for a bit, or we can do it like Saturday or Sunday for a little bit during the day. I'm just saying that I since this is like, and also I could change my, like right now I'm like, oh, I want to like, maybe you can hang out for like a couple of hours, like, and we can cuddle for a bit, and then I'm gonna start streaming. But it also could get to like Saturday or Sunday being like, I'm so tired of streaming, I don't want to touch my computer. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know like a week in advance. Yeah. If we have a shorter cuddle time than normal next week, I'm just letting you know of that possibility. Because I know it's very important to you, and I said we would do it every week. So yeah, just letting you know. Yes. Yeah, I just knew I needed to tell you because A, forewarned is forearmed. B, neither one of us like our plans being changed last minute, even though we haven't set any plans. And C, it's just good courtesy to be like, hey, you're arguably the most important person in my life right now, next to like my dad and my sister. So like, this is a big thing for me, and I want to tell you about it. And also, you were like one of the first subs that I had when I could actually do subs as an affiliate. I think technically Owen beat you. I think technically Owen was like you and Owen did it at the same time, but he was technically first. I mean, I can go look at the founder badge. But you'll always be first. You were definitely my first viewer. You were definitely my first follow. You were my first for a lot of things. You're my first love. At least love that I've acknowledged. I don't think I've ever felt like a romantic love for anybody else besides you, so I don't know. I'm not good at dealing with my emotions. So. And you're my pretty, pretty puppy butt. You're my goodest boy. I am thankful every day that in that public chat. You gotta go to work, gotta go to bed. Good night, Ruku. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Argus says good night, even though you can't hear him. Oop. I'm thankful every day that I posted a thing about Destiny in that big group chat and that you responded to it. Oh, excuse me. That was so rude. I gotta make sure this butt's good. Cause I am an ass man. I mean, I think for like a general sketch, that's fine. I've thought about, like, once I figure out what I want, I've thought about commissioning Red to do a VTuber model that, like, the same person who did Ursonis's model. But he likes to do bigger, bulkier people, but he did do Brand's, and I do like Brand's slimmer model more than I do Ursonis's bigger and bulkier one. But yeah, so I might do that. If he had 2D commissions, I would definitely do that for sure. Because I don't think my computer can. I mean, my computer can't. I don't have the stuff to even do a VTuber model yet. Just zoomed in on his ass. Okay. I will say, I feel like doing all this stuff is making me a little bit more, confident with my lines. Not a whole lot, but like just like a little bit. No, I don't like that. Okay. pause. Okay. Yeah, give me that clenched booty. Nom 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 nom. Okay. I need to get another drink. Okay. I even added the vertical enabled tag to my stream. So I know you are, sweetheart. The main thing I'm looking forward to, first of all, I'm looking forward to making sure we leave on time. Which means that I'm pretty much going to be not going to bed that night because I'll be so paranoid about not sleeping right. Oh, speaking of, did you order the water bottles? Can you not do it now? Oh, right. Oh, okay. Okay. What? What? Oh. Oh, thank God. I will say about a week or two before we leave, I am going to ask you to post screenshots of all the confirmation numbers for everything into our chat, and then we'll pin it so we have easy access to it all. Because you have all the confirmations for the hotel room, for the tickets, for everything. The only confirmation I have is my credit card being like, you owe us money. list. Let's see. Let me call. I need to call some more. So I'm on almost my second hour, so let me just call 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I win? Damn it, still haven't won yet. 6, 7, 8. I need one more. 9. Okay. I'm one away one, and then 2 away like a lot of other ways. Oopsie. I know, right? Wasn't Evolve the one where like you could be like the predator like monster thing? I remember when that game came out, and I never played it because it's just not my. I think no, maybe I played it like once, like when it was free. I don't remember, but I remember. Oops. I remember just like my friends not really, because they played it more than I did. They just weren't happy with it. They're like, it's fun like the first time, but they're like, once you know like certain things, either the monster's super overpowered or the monster's like not powerful enough. And I was like, that's fair. Yeah. That's crazy. It looks like my character just has boobs, but I want them to have pecs. You know the like the dad bod type of thing where like their arms and their upper chest are like kind of muscly, but they have like a gut. That's what I like. Like that's what if I had to pick, but that's what I would like myself to look like. Maybe not like a gut, like not like a big beer gut, but you know, not. I don't want abs. I don't. You sent me a lot of things on TikTok. Let me double check. You mean the one about boyfriend won't take me to rides? I know. Let me find it. Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah, the middle one more so. Yeah, the middle one for sure. Yeah. Like that's what maybe like the pectoral to waist ratio is like maybe like the waist goes in like a tiny bit, like a tiny bit, but like even then it's like whatever. You know what I'm craving kind of right now? A Blizzard. But they are way past closed. I think part of me is just craving like ice cream in general. How was your milkshake? I had Chick-fil-A today for lunch. I have a grilled sandwich in my fridge right now for later, but I had French fries and an 8-count nug, and they were delicious. Though I feel like they're skimping me on fries. I feel like they're not filling it up like they should. Yeah, it is. Let's see, do I want it like this? I don't know. I'll do that, I guess. I'm so jealous. That 2-hour nap's gonna keep me up until 5 a.m. You watch it. Well then, yeah, you can do that. That's part of what you want to do. That. Do that. Play video games. Do your laundry. And, you know... Oh, did you ever call the doctor? I don't know how long you fell asleep. I don't know if it was like 20 minutes or whatever. For how long? You slept for like 4 hours? And you already want to go back? Now I'm really jealous. But all right, sweetheart. Well, I hope you get some sleep, and I hope you get some rest, and yeah, I love you. Kisses, mama, babu. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? Just because I love you, I'm gonna call 5 more. I'm gonna call 5 more bingos. Well, get on your phone and do it. There, I called the 5. Which one are you missing? Well, if you have bid, go ahead and call it. Okay, there we go. All right, you get some rest, sweetheart. I love you. Mwah. Kisses, mama, babu. Good night. Mwah. And there goes the Argy. I did get bingo twice over before him, but I didn't want to, like, I wanted him to have it. Ooh, excuse me. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, even I can tell like this side isn't. What the fuck happened? What is going on? Why did they change? What is going on? I really wish I knew why it decided to move. Why does the gut look different? Why does the gut look different? Hold on. No, it's all the same. It's just perspective. Huh. Okay. Oh. Do do do. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. So. Okay. No. Okay. No. Damn it. I swear. I swear. And I swear. Nope. Okay. Wait, did I finish the head? I did not. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I gotta do the hand. Okay. 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 So I think so if I wanted to add a bulge, is that too much? Is that too big? Yeah, that seems about right. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay. Alright, so I do need to add something for the chest for the frontal one. Ah, itch. Yeah, I think that's okay. All right. Well, hopefully this will turn into some form of potential avatar for myself, because I don't really know. We'll see. We will see. But I should stop. Even though I could keep going, I should stop. Also, this is like a good time to stop. So, let's see. Who are we going to read? That's the question. We're going to raid Bran. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I really greatly appreciate it. So next stream, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Okay, so as I was saying, so next stream most likely going to be maybe tomorrow night, because I do have plans with my sister. If not tomorrow, then part of Sunday probably. I will again. Next week is my affiliate anniversary. I don't really have anything special planned. It's more like just stream a lot to be like, hey, I thank everybody for it. If I come up with anything specific, I'll let you know. But it'll be art. It'll be probably Battlefield. It'll maybe even Mecha Chameleon. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of random things. But yeah, next weekend, affiliate anniversary, we'll be streaming a lot. So I'm gonna be a shill for a moment. If you've ever thought about gifting me a sub, that'll be the time to do it. No pressure. You don't have to. Just throwing it out there. But I hope everyone has a good rest of their morning, their evening, their night, depending on no matter what time zone you're a part of. Thank you for hanging out with me. I know the stream was kind of boring, but you know, it's just something that I've been meaning to do. And yeah, I hope y'all have a good day, and I'll catch y'all next time. Goodbye.